I mean, we were exposed to disease, we were exposed to slavery. I mean, what happened here was people who came not just for religion, that might have been their purpose of leaving their homelands, but they came here and wanted to wipe out the existence of a whole culture. This one is the one of the first powwows that was at the meeting house in Borndale. We should have never been treated the way that we were our ancestors. I think that if they were here now, if they were looking down on us, I think they'd be very proud at the movement that's going forward now. And I think they'd be exceptionally pleased with how the older generation has moved forward to be able to keep the young people focused on who they are and where they came from and their traditionals.
So I have some reservations, but I also have pride. You know, the Pilgrims came out of religious persecution in England, and I'm very proud of the fact that they set off to create their own independent culture, because that was a very important step, obviously. But they came to a place where there was existing culture, and you know, the history is not friendly, and that is troublesome. And we need to celebrate all of the history of the culture in this country, and the Native Americans, you know, particularly deserve a lot of recognition.
Considering my ancestors helped incite the racial hierarchies that caused the need for these movements now, I do feel ashamed that that had to be part of history, and that the pride that I could feel for coming from the people who founded this country kind of gets diminished by the role they played in kind of manipulating and terrorizing people of color, which trickled down to the structures we have today.
But no one could predict COVID, and now you have all these protests and equal rights about things, which are great. It's opening up everyone else's eyes to how unbalanced the world is and unequal, and that we need to learn to live with one another in balance, not let me, you know, have the upper hand on somebody, regardless of religion, sex, ethnicity.